Now today let's study the phrase and know more about it. What is a clause? Clause is a general word in English, means items, means objects, means rules in a contract, means rules in a constitution or law. But in grammar, clause means a complete sentence meaning. That's it. That's all. So the clause has subject and verb and complete. So this is a preview as a pretest. Let's skip it now. Let's know more about the clauses in English. What is a clause? A clause is a group of words, okay, that contains the verb and its subject. Remember, the clause is opposite to phrase. The phrase does not. I'm talking about any phrase. So the phrase does not contain verb or subject, but the clause, yes. And it can be used as a sentence or a part of a sentence. Remember, the clause can be sentence or a part of a sentence. Let's see now.
Yes.
This one we call it independent clause because it has subject and the verb and the meaning.
Okay.
Let's see. Right. And subject, verb, object. Do we have any problem in this sentence? No. We have subject, we have verb, we have complete meaning. People left the body. So easy. If I wanted to add another clause, the firearm sounded, correct? He said here when. So when is subordinated conjunction connect this clause with this clause? So the problem. Then why we call it subordinate clause? Because it has subordinated conjunction. That's it. What if it doesn't have subordinate conjunction? We call it independent. But how about all of it with the conjunction? We call it sentence. And we call it in English complex sentence because it has subordinated conjunction. So try to imagine like that. Subordinating conjunction. Complete clause, comma, complete clause, full stop, correct. So that is the point. Let's start it one by one. Independent clause. Independent, it means it's a clause, does not depend anything. Does not depend on anything. But it's a complete sentence by itself. As he said, expresses complete sentence and can stand by itself as a sentence. Let's check. Remember, Joseph, I told you last time, if you wanted to know the subject and the verb very quickly, you must delete all the phrases. Let's see. In a law office, delete. In, down, delete. So my subject and verb must be here. So Ms. Santana works, subject and verb. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Now let's see. Ms. Santana works in a law office. And then relative clause. Relative clause is just like working as additional information to modify the office. That's it. But if I delete the relative clause, it does not affect the meaning. Already we have meaning. So relative clauses and the phrases have no the subject and the verb. That's why we delete them to find the subject and verb. That's it. Again, we have and. And it's a conjunction. And the and connects or joins the two clauses. So subject verb complement, complete sentence clause, comma, and fanboys, and one of the fanboys conjunctions. Subject verb complement. So complete sentence again, comma, fanboys. Look, Ms. walks, subject verb complements, subject verb complements, comma, everything. So what is the function of and as a conjunction? To join two clauses. Why? To tell you the second sentence is additional information to the previous sentence. So if you delete the comma, wrong. If you delete comma and, wrong. If you delete the verb, wrong. Any change in this structure, wrong. Full stop, wrong. It must be comma. That is you found it?
Yes.
Yes. Now we need to know some about sentences, clauses. Can we use semicolon between two clauses? Yes, of course. How? Let's know more. Look, subject, verb, semicolon, subject, verb. Oh, whoa, whoa. Semicolon can take comma and, yes. No surprise. So when you see this semicolon, it must be complete sentence before and complete sentence after. If it's not, it's wrong. Again, can we use after the semicolon transition words to express the relationship between the following sentence and the previous sentence? Yes, we can. Like, moreover, however, even though, consequently, admittedly, we will study them later. But ask yourself, why do we have comma? To tell the reader about the beginning. So we need comma. Why semicolon? Because we have two clauses. Why indeed? To show the relationship between them. And what is the relation? The second, it is a fact. It's addition. Fact to prove. How? When Santana works in a law office, what proves that? What makes it true? She has a successful practice. That is supported to the practice. And later we'll study everything about the transition words. That's all. Can we use the full stop between the two clauses? Yes. The same meaning? Yes. No difference. But simple difference we'll study it later in the meaning of the writing. So don't worry, my dear friends. Now, Joe, have you got the point?
Yes.
Great. Let's jump to test you. How about subordinate? So simple. Subordinate, a sentence start with subordinating conjunction. Here, it's a clause. It starts with subordinate conjunction, so subordinate clause. Subordinate clause, look. All of these subordinated conjunction, especially the relative pronouns, which, who, whose, whoever, whatever it is. Look, start with. So easy. It's fine. Now again, Joe, you're okay?
Yes, opposite.
So here I just like to tell you how to check the meaning. It's so simple. Now we have exercise to check. Where is the clauses? Let's read. Baseball game is a game that generally depends on a good eyesight as well as all these clauses to describe the game. That's it?
All the sentences closed.
No, no, no. This is the beginning of the clause. All of it additional information to the game. Remember,
Basketball is a game. This is close.
this is the clause, perfect. And the clause can be sentence, so we call it clause or sentence, no problem. But how about that? Additional information to tell you more about the game. That's it. Again, look, that something that people with visual impairments found, so it can be. So I can use that or which, no problem, because that means which. So easy. Again, start with subordinate. So this subordinate clause. If I delete the subordinate clause, it can be sentence. So we have sentence already. Yes, why not? But remember, the subordinate conjunction connects to clauses already. Like that, engineer subject and invented. And here past participle phrase, an engineer who was named. So this is phrase, delete the phrase to find the subject and verb. That's why later we need to know the phrases. So delete the phrases. Delete the relative clauses to find the subject and verb is in the quote line. That's it. Again, here we have when. When I see when, subordinated conjunction. We have two clauses, one and then two. And the semicolon and the third clause. Then can shout. Oh, we can have it like that? Yes. How? Like that, subordinated conjunction. Complete clause. Comma, complete clause. Semicolon, complete clause. Correct. That is the structure of this sentence. So we have three subjects, one, two, and then three.
Okay. I can put more than two, right?
I'm sorry?
I can underline more than two clause.
Yes, but it must be connected by semicolon or conjunction. If you delete the semicolon wrong, if you delete the conjunction wrong, if you delete the comma wrong, any change wrong, this is structure correct writing? Yes. So we need to study together how the sentence is created, how it's made, how it's constructed. That is the importance in English. How the writer writes. That's it. Feel it?
Yes.
So the clause is like a positive information to describe the players. Two players come. That's it. Okay, but how is this sentence structured? Like that. Let me help you. Look, subject here. And then clause, relative clause, and then verb, and then phrases. Phrase, 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 phrase. As you know, the phrases are complements. Subject, verb, complements. Do we have subject? Yes. Do we have verb? Yes. Is the meaning complete? Yes. So it's a sentence. That's why. You catch it?
Yes.
That's why. So all of these examples at home you can read. How about the adjective clause in English? It's a clause, as we know. We finished all the clauses. But here, why do we have this clause here? To tell you more information about noun. So we call it adjective because it modifies noun or pronoun. That's it. Again, clause. Why do we have it here? Because it describes the purpose. But if I found a clause, but it does not describe the noun before, so it's wrong. But here it describes. Now, what is griffins? I don't know. They said, which are mythological beasts. So what a griffin beast? Beast animals, as you know, are included on many coats of arms. That's it. So put the clause after what it modifies, such as phrases, like phrases. Put the phrase after what it modifies. That's it. But in English, Joe, we can have essential clause, essential clause, and the non-essential clause. What does it mean? Essential, it does not have commas. Non means commas. Non means a comma. So non-essential means we have two commas around the clause. So when you read any English in any book, if you found the two commas, means that this information not important. Means if you delete it, it does not affect the meaning of the sentence. Why? Because it's additional information. Like that. Griffins are included on many coats of arms. What is the relation of this content and that content? It's not related, but it's additional information related to the topic. That's it. Feel it? So in English, you can use two commas or no commas. It depends on essential or not. But no comma, no only one comma. You must use two commas. That's it. And it's adjective as I told you because it describes now. As I said. Here it's the same. He reminds you about the relative pronoun because the relative pronouns can help you to know the beginning of the clause. Here's the beginning because it's a human. Here on which tell you the meaning. Here who's to tell you about singer. That's it. That's all, my dear friend. See that?
Yes.
Here is the same in examples. But here we have a trap. What is a trap? Sometimes writers delete the relative pronoun if it is included in the meaning. If it's already understood, it is implied, it's understood already. How? Like that. Here is the salad which you ordered. This information tells you about that. But if this information does not describe the noun before, so it's wrong. Remember, very important. Here again, he is the one who I met yesterday. This one describes one. If not, wrong. So be careful. Now again, the same. Now let's delete when, where, and when. It's the same meaning. They showed us the stadium. The game would be held. So the game would be held the stadium. That means you cannot delete the pronoun. So you must get it back again. So sometimes we can, as you said, sometimes, not all the time. But in the test, if deleting affect the meaning negatively, you must write it down. So always be careful. Here already, we can know the clause very quickly. Pronouns, here pronoun, the beginning, pronoun, here pronoun. So the beginning is easy, but the problem is the end. The end of the clause is the problem. So we could expect for a stop, full stop, a stop, it ends. That's all, my friend. You understand it, my dangerous friend?
Yes.
Yeah, that is. Now we go. Here are a lot of examples. At home revise. Here possible answers. Because we are going to start questions and exams. Yes, it's so easy. When you read it, you'll find it, inshallah. Your device questions. The adverb clause. Something so easy. If the clause start with subordinated conjunction, it's adverb clause. Okay, but what's wrong in the exam? In the test, we must have conjunction. As I told you, subordinated conjunction, complete sentence, comma, complete sentence, full stop, correct. Conjunction, clause, comma, clause, full stop, correct. Very easy. Conjunction, loop, comma, clause, correct. If you delete the conjunction, wrong. You delete the comma, wrong. You delete the subject, wrong. Verb, wrong. Anything changes wrong. Why we call it adverb? Because it tells us how, when, where, why, all of these. And all of these in subordinated conjunction. That's it. Very easy. Here again. Can I delete them? Wrong. Because then it's a conjunction already. And already we have comparison. Can we use comma here? Wrong. I told you if the conjunction in the middle, you don't use commas. Complete subordinating conjunction, complete, correct. Without commas. The commas if the subordinated conjunction at the beginning, comma. But in the middle like that, we don't use comma. So no comma here. Do you follow me?
Yes.
Great job. That's it. Here it's a simple revision about what are the common subordinated conjunction here. And later we will study them in details. What means details? It's about the meaning and when can I use as? As can be conjunction and it can be preposition. Even though to show opposite ideas. In order that for cause and effect. Unless means if not. While the action happens at the same time. So we'll study the uses. And of course, this is a very big chapter, but it's very easy by reading. That's why. So here we have another tip that some conjunctions can be used as prepositions. Yes. How can I know? So easy. If after the conjunction we have sentence, it's a conjunction. If not, it's a preposition. No, that is the point. As I told you, complete sentence, subordinating conjunction, complete sentence, full stop, correct? Here we have clause. Here we don't have clause. To be cut. So this is preposition. This is conjunction. So easy. Feel.
Yes.
Yes, that is right. While studying at home, if you found the time, you can read the style and tip because all of these points will be in the test. And here additional information, you can read it as just like reading. Detail about here Cantonese, like some people in other countries, they always use subordinated conjunction at the beginning only. But why? If you let, but this is a mistake, and so later we'll study it. Because this is called the non-native countries, non-standard language. But we already know it to know that is a mistake. So don't worry about it. Here it is so easy. If you have subordinated conjunction at the beginning, expect a comma before the second clause. As we know, same. That's it. But here it's at the beginning, so you need a comma to help the reader where is the second clause. If it's in the middle, no commas. In the middle, no commas. No commas. That's fine. And here are a lot of examples for you. The last clause. The last clause before you get angry. Yes or no, Joe?
No.
Are you getting angry or not yet?
No.
Not yet. So you will be angry after seconds. All right, Joe. So, Joe, please never forget your snacks beside you. We are not in a lecture or in a session or teacher to students relationship. We are friends, just like enjoy it. So I hope you have it next time. Now, the noun clause is a very important thing in English, but very easy. Noun and clause. Yes, clause works as noun. How? Yes. Here verb, here information. Where is the subject? All this subject. But how? Yes, it can be. What was brave? What Mary Annie did to rescue the injured bird? All of these. Her action. What did he do? That is the brave. Again, the winner will be what? Will be all of these. Will be whoever runs the fastest in the final stretch. So the noun can be subject, yes. The noun can be after the verb to be, yes. The noun can be direct, yes. Direct, yes. After preposition, yes. As we know, like in Jared. But this is time we can create clause to work as a noun. But remember, I'm not asking you a question. I'm telling you information. Like that. He checks the ID cards of any one visit. So whoever visits. So it's information, not questions. So that's it in English. So it's a sentence, not a question. So we need full stop. That's why. And of course, you can know the clause from the beginning, as we know. And here examples. Like they didn't know. Didn't know what? This. Show us what? This. Your decision. What is your decision? This. She wished what? This. That's it. Is a point. Now, my dear friend, that is a point. And now you should revise at home with the answers. Now is the clause easy or hard? A lot of exercise,
Yes.
never forget. And the
Yes.
next time we'll study this part. This is something so easy, we can do it now in 5 minutes because we already know it. We have 4 kinds of sentence structure. If the sentence has no any conjunction, we call it symbol. How? Yeah, that's why we call it symbol. It has no. If it has comma fanboys, you know fanboys F4 and the lower but so yet conjunction like that. If it has semicolon, all the sentence compound. Compound means we have 2 sentences help each other. Here, semicolon again and the conjunctive adverb. Okay, compound. Now, if it has subordinated conjunction, whatever in the beginning or in the middle, it's called complex. That's what. Please. If it has both fanboys and subordinate clause, compound, complex. So all the sentence, we call it in English compound complex sentence. That's it. It's something already we know it. And what's wrong in English? We will test you. We will test you for what? For something like that. Do we need comma here or not? Yes. Do we need that or not? Yes. What does this clause describe? Dance. What is the end of the clause? This. What is the subject? This. What is the verb? That. Is this phrase in correct place? Yes. Correct place? Yes. This can be past? Yes. This can be present? No. That's it. Dance singer was also, that's it. So we test you for something very easy. You already know it by knowledge. That's why. Feel it here, semicolon again. Here, subordinate conjunction. That's all, Dr. Engineer. Feel it? And here a lot of examples to revise, because later we will analyze and test you a lot. So read the examples to know more about it. Here again. And that is the end of this chapter. And of course, we have sample review as a test for you. That's all. After studying, you can read the diagnostic review as a pre-test. Look, it's an adverb here, adverb clause, because it starts with subordinated conjunction. Look. Yeah, it's a simple question with answers. So you can revise after study. So after revising all of these, you can have a look in the workbook as usual, and it depends on your time. Here, we finish the phrases. You can go to the clauses and already to read this notes. It's only 10 pages. That's all. So now we finish this point. How about the vocab? Did you revise 1 and 2?
Yes, I have studied all of them. But
Hmm.
there are two words I didn't understand. Lurch and another word. What's the meaning of lurch?
Where is Hirsch here?
No, lurch. Lurch. No, in the first chapter. No, this one.
This one?
Yes.
Here, let's read. How about this as well? Verb or adjective or noun? If you know it, it can help you.
No.
Noun or verb?
Verb.
Noun and verb, both of them. But how about the structure and the placement of the word? As you know here for large is to move something. But let's read. He said here is staggering, to stumble, to fall, ungraceful movement. Yes, it can be verb and noun. And staggering something moving. For example, the price of goods is staggering, is moving regularly. You see, continuously without stopping. This is the meaning. Now go to the sentence to find it. Do we have an example for it? We don't have. Here. The engine started at last and the mouth began to move forward. That's all. So large means moving. But moving toward regularly. If it's a noun movement, that's right. And if you don't know the word or you need a lot of examples about it, search Google Scholar or any website or any artificial intelligence program. That's all. Yeah, because we are going to practice all of this in reading very soon, yes. To practice here. That's it, my dear. So your task, it depends on you and try. You finished 1 and 2. You
Yes.
can take the next 2 as we do until we
Okay.
study. Yeah, remember we will study some techniques to help you. For example, I can give you some notes quickly. Here, anthrop means human, and log means science, study. So anthropology is study about human civilization, culture, whatever. Circum, you travel circle around something. So circa, circle, and navigate to travel. So moving around in a circle about something. You know drama, you make it drama. Mono means one tone, something boring. One tone. Look, mono means one. Tone means tone. And OUS means adjective. Mute already means to change. So MUT means to change, not mute as to be silence. Yeah. And if I be silence, I change my speaking way, so I stopped. Pre means before. Said, action happened before. So precedence, action happened before another action. Perception. Perception means idea. And you understand something before it happened. So perception is to expect something, to know something before it happened, to sense it. Sec as you know, means long. And the writer will tell you some notes by the way here. Yeah, the writer leave it for you. Look, it can help you like that. That's all. Let me revise something. Look, look here, it's here. Look, answerable means human, and the log or logic means word, means information, means science. Look, look, look. Yeah, these notes can help you to be easy. Remember that in any English, in any word, in any English, pre means before. So pre and how about said, said or says means it comes from the Latin root go, is to go. But go before or go forward, go before. And the NC, it tells you it's noun for the grammar structure. Yeah, that's it. Catch it?
Yes.
So you can just add 2 lessons. If you found a lesson hard, always tell me very quickly. Yeah. And after revising all of these, text me in the group to send you some exercises like that to practice knowledge for your vocab. But you should tell me that you finish this first. Deal? Yes, it's deal. Okay, Joe, and I hope to inform me about any problems at home. Any problems. For example, you feel headache when you study. For example, you feel lazy. You feel inactive. You feel depression. You feel sad sometimes. Any trouble, we must share it together. Understood, our engineer.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful, Joe. I do love you, by the way. So now it's a time for you to have fun. Go and take it. Bye bye to Joe.
Bye bye.